What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to another episode of Tampa Bay Rays franchise, episode number 30. We just won the World Series. We won our 4th out of 5 years. Like I mentioned last episode, probably my favorite team we won with. I don't think it was the best. It wasn't the best team. It was a different team, kind of like we built it on the fly, but it worked. Frank Holden was just like that guy for us. It's like the homegrown player we got. I think he was our very first or second draft. We got him. He's been a stud for us. Helped us win 4 titles. We're now going in the offseason. We can see who retired. See if you have any big names, any Hall of Famers. Forrest Allenday retired. I don't know. I'm thinking of someone else actually. Oh, Mike Trout retired. How did Mike Trout's career end? He did not hit 500 home runs. He did not get 2,500 career hits. His last 2 years, he did not even play. Not as good as I thought he would be. Still a Hall of Famer. His WAR is 130, which is upper echelon for a career. Career average 299. Easily a Hall of Famer. Let's see, any other big names? Matt Dominguez. Not a big name, but a name. Luke Weaver. Good young pitcher for the Cardinals. Retired. In real life, in this, he's obviously older. Dan Salazar. Oh, I'm thinking... that's different Salazar. I don't see any other names. So, Trevor Bauer retired due to age. Played for the Red Sox for a few years. Let's see. Holy, that's a lot. And Trout did not make the Hall of Fame. This game is broken. Giancarlo Stanton made the Hall of Fame. If he hits 599 career home runs, yeah, that's fair. Jason Hayward made the Hall of Fame. 300 home runs, 250 stolen bases, 2,500 career hits with his defense. I can't hate that. Harper, Hosmer, I don't think so. Altuve, yes. Harper, yeah, with those stats. Trout didn't make the Hall of Fame. Get the F out of here. Our staff is good. We don't need to worry about that. Exclusive free agents: Ohtani, Carlos Baez, and Forrest Miles. Ohtani's 34. He helped us a lot in the playoffs. Right now, our rotation is looking with Cordero, Gore, Coleman, Kozar, and then we got Chavez, Ochoa. We got some other guys here. Thomas is 29. He's been with the system forever. We got Vasquez. How much is he going to cost? $30 million for a 34-year-old. We're short on cash. I'm going to give him a qualifying offer. I think I'm going to let Ohtani walk. We'll get the draft pick. Baez has pitched really well. Give him a tender qualifying offer. I do want to bring him back if the price is right. 3-year deal for $30. I'll make that third year a player option for you. Forrest Miles, I'll bring him back if he wants less than like $5 million. And he wants $13 million. Forrest, you're a career 240 hitter. You have 58 career home runs. Yes, you play elite defense. I understand that, but you're at second base. You want $13 million a year? I'm going to give you a qualifying offer for $20.8 because I think a team's going to be stupid enough and sign him. We'll get a draft pick for him. So, let's simulate. Take a look to see if Baez has not accepted that contract yet. So, we'll continue going. We did that. All right. So, let's see. I don't think he's signed yet. Baez did not sign, so he is now in free agency. Let's go to arbitration. So Justin Goetz, I think it's Goetz, had a great year for us. 308, 20 home runs, 34 stolen bases. Only 4 years of service time for a 32-year-old. I'm going a 2-year deal. I'm not doing anything more than that. Because he's going to be 34 at that time. I'll give him a qualifying offer. I'll let him walk. He'll be a free agent. We'll get a draft pick. I think it works out pretty well for us. So, we'll go up to, there we go, 19.5 for 2 years. Kyle Drew at first base. Didn't have the year I thought he would have. But I think he'll still be relatively cheap. 3 years, like a $7 million deal. Like 7.7, that's full. Josh Naylor, I think as a DH, as a backup, there's value, but 1.7... I think we can find someone else on the bench. Well, what was his contract last year? No, I think I'll do 1.7. I'll do that. I guess it'll be 1.9. I think there's value in that. Kozar has been struggling so far, but for 4 years at 1.3 million a year, that's a great contract for us. It'll be like more like it'll be 4 years for 6 million total. I have no problem with that. We'll see if he turns it around. Let's go to the tender contracts. We got Pete Logan. Had a pretty good year in limited innings. Let's lock him up. He's not a closer, but we'll lock him up. Bullpen. To give him a little bit more money, but that should get him all taken care of. Mason Richardson had a really good year at 88 innings. Again, bullpen, not a closer. Give you a little bit more money so you're happy. Ochoa, I will give you just this contract here. The rest I think I can just do on my own. I don't need you guys to see this. It's just all our minor leaguers, so I'll get that taken care of right now. All right, guys, so that's all taken care of. Now, before we go any further in the free agency, let's take a look at the team, see what we need. So let's just assume Ohtani's gone. We have Cordero, we have Gore, Coleman, we have Chavez, and Ochoa, and Kozar, and some of these other guys. I think we need to get another 90-something plus starter. I think that's definitely something we should try to look at. We get a lot of these low 80s. Let's just try to find another stud. So that's what's on my mind. Bullpen, we got an 84, a couple 80s, and then we got a 93, 89, 88, and an 85. Our bullpen's set. Catcher, Wyatt Curran is set. First base, Kyle Drew. We'll give him another year at first base. Josh Naylor, I think he is going to accept that deal. We do have Thomas Spears, who could be an option. He's actually one of those picks that his potential is increasing, and I do like the player. Could be a good backup bench bat. Actually, will move on from Josh Naylor. We'll probably trade him and have Spears be our new bench bat at first base. So actually, let me just call him up to the bigs now so I don't forget. We probably will need a second baseman. Forrest Miles is gone. We do have this Dobbins guy, but I think we can do something better. Third base, we have Ruiz. We may be able to upgrade there. We have a lot of depth at starting pitching in the system, so we can trade from that depth to get a new team. Gotts at short is fine. Left field, Almanza is fine. Frank Holden's in center. We do have Ragland, who maybe we trade him too. We also have another guy in Medina who's 26, 72 overall. I think it's time to move on from him too. In right field, we have Castaneda. So we have Holden, Almanza, Castaneda, and then Divina was our DH. And I think that's fine to have him be a DH. And he's kind of like Jim Dunn, but he's a little power versus both. So I don't know. Or we can have him back in the minors. We'll figure that out. Let's go take a look at free agency. Now, because we are going to be losing some players, I'm okay with signing a player, losing players, with a qualifying offer. I'm okay with going out and signing someone who has a qualifying offer made, knowing that we may lose our first round pick, but we're going to get all those other extra picks. It won't hurt us in the long run. I won't just go out of my way to sign a player, but I won't let that stop us. So let's take a look at second base and third. Shed Long at second, nothing really too crazy there. Tony Kemp, nothing too crazy there. Let's look at third base. Christian Arroyo, really good defense, solid hitter. Last 2 years has really put together batting, but before that he was pretty mediocre. Now, he didn't play as much. His WAR last couple years is around, this past year is 5.7. Now, it would cost us a draft pick and $21 million. That's too rich. Colin Moran, good contact, not great defense, but not bad at 78. That's not a bad option. Let's see what his contract's looking like. He wants 8.5. That's an option. And let's take a look at starters. I mean, Barrios, how's he been doing? He's been all right. I want to get someone younger. Ohtani's 34. Kopech's 32. Duplanter is 34. Rich Temple is 32. De Leon's like 35, 36. How do you have for a career? He was a Tampa Bay Ray, and around 4 ERA every year. Let's, I guess, go look at the trade market then. I really don't love anything out there. So let's first do second base. Let's see. Ooh, I like this guy. He has 5 years of service time, all right, so he's a free agent at the end of the next year. He's making $5 million. Great defense, good contact. Now, the thing is, he's kind of like a Forrest Miles. Pretty much the same thing, but a little bit better of a hitter. And the thing is, though, if we trade for him this offseason, we can still get a draft pick when he leaves as a free agent the next year. So I think we can get him. Now, they want a first baseman. Josh Naylor hasn't signed his contract yet, so we're going to have to wait on that. But, actually, we're going to have to probably wait a little bit before we can make any deals. We have to have our players sign contracts. Baez is not interested in our offer. So we're going to have to come back to that in a second. Oh, never mind. He's an Angel. So, we may need to get another bullpen arm. Let's take a look real quick. I think our bullpen's fine. We have 2 lefties. We have Faye and Cooper. So we do have 2 lefties. I think we'll be fine. Brad Kelly's a Padre. Kopech is a Yankee. Got to cut that hair. Felipe Rodriguez, a Philly. Rich Temple is the starter we were looking at. Went to the Yankees. Got to shave that beard. Ohtani's a Pirate. You know what, Shohei? Good luck to you. You're 34 years old and you got a 7-year deal. God bless you. You're a great Ray. But this is the decisions we have to make. So good luck in Pittsburgh. Hope to play you in the World Series. And you have to play every day in the field. Arroyo is a Tiger. Tyler O'Neill's a Rocky. DL Hall, is a Cub. Anderson Espinosa is an Indian. Okay. Pavin Smith is a Yankee. Yankees are making moves. Shane Baz is an Oriole. Forrest Miles a Brave. All right, so Forrest, good luck with you in Atlanta. We'll see how you do, man. Got 4 years, almost $50 million. Austin Meadows is a Cardinal. Bo Burrows a Red Sox. Francis Marte is the AL East is making moves. Duplinder is an Angel. All right, let's go look at some trades. All right, I'm assuming our players have signed their contracts. So let's go get Ordonez. Naylor did sign. They don't love Naylor. But we'll start him off in it. They do like Dobbins. And I don't hate the player. But I think Ordonez is a clear upgrade. And we need to include like one other player. Well, that almost gets it done. I don't want to give up too much. I could give up Ragland. I easily get it, but... Well, if we include Ragland, could we get something else? Brian Anderson's a final year of his deal, but I don't love the player. No one would be able to get Ohtani. Ohtani or like one of their pitchers, so I don't want to include him. You can probably include just one of our starters. I don't want to give up a big one. Let's see here. So close on these. There we go. Drew Connor. I'll give him. He's only a C potential. He's 77 overall. He's a good player, but I was hoping we can get rid of these 32-year-olds. Yeah, we'll give up Connor. He's only 22, but he's a 77 C potential. But we do get, like I said, this is a rental. It's 1 year, but we're going to get a draft pick when he leaves, so I'll do that. We get ourselves our second baseman. Now let's go look at third base. We could keep Rio Ruiz, but I want a little bit more bat. So let's see what's out there for a bat. Urseg, there's a bat. Hit 300 last year, 18 home runs. Come back to that. Warren, really good defender, but not much of a bat. Brian Hayes, that's an interesting name. Not a bad hitter, maybe. Oh, Wallace Franco, our boy. Oh yeah, the Twins are. I forgot the Twins are basically Miguel Sano. Get him again. Damn, Vladdy is so good. Is he better than his dad? He might be. He's not a terrible hitter, but not great. Andujar? No. Candelario can really hit good contact. He's actually put up some good years. Not great defense. Final year of his deal. He's definitely an upgrade over Ruiz. And that can almost get it done. So you know what? We can do that. And we don't have to include a whole lot else. They want a first baseman and a shortstop. We don't even have to include... I think if we include, like... There we go. A couple C's, we get it. So we get an upgrade. Now, it is costing us a little bit more money, but we are improving. Now, we just need to get a starter. We need one more starter. I would like to get something under $20 million a year. Jim Small, our former prospect, who's actually had some really good years with the Reds. There's Castillo, by the way. What would it take? He has 4 years remaining, making $11 million. This is actually perfect. I would love to get Jim Small back. I would love to get him back. We drafted him. I think it was in our very first draft we got him. They want first and third base. I mean, we can give up. I mean, they probably don't love him that much. I'd give up Estrada. And then we're going to have to give up a starter. Well, let's get rid of this third baseman here, Lacey. There we go. We give up Mike Kim, Ochoa, who's a top 50 prospect. Mike Kim's 27, B potential though. But we do get that third 90 overall. So there we go. So we got Cordero, Gore, Small, Coleman, and then there's Kozar, who is locked up. So we can probably trade Chavez. Do we want to get another reliever? Or do we try to get another starter? Let's see if there's he's really good. This Fletcher Alonso, I don't know why his overall is dropping. His ERA the last 3 years has been under 3. His career ERA is under 3. He's only making $7.98 million for 2 more years. Chavez almost gets the deal done. Thomas gets it done. There we go. Cordero, Gore, Small, Alonso, and Coleman. Kozar becomes expendable now. No, Kozar's our long man. That's it. Even though we always have Cooper as our long man, actually, when he has great value there. Do we trade Kozar then? He has so much value. We could probably get one of the best prospects in baseball, for me to be perfectly honest. So let's do that. So, let's make sure our 40-man's all set. Our rotation is disgusting, guys. There's no other way of putting it than it's just filthy. It's illegal how good it is. And we still have Vasquez. We still have... we have other players that I want to trade, too. Damn, we have some more work to do. Once the season starts, I want to see like the top prospects, because we're going to get some. We're going to definitely replenish this farm system. And you are not going to be eligible for that. Nope. You might be. Nope, he's not. All right, Medina. Like, we're going to trade him. I don't think he has much of a future with us. Same with Ragland. I think we can get some of the best prospects in baseball for them. All right, we are good then. Let's continue simming the offseason. Mejia is a Brewer. Okay, and there's the trade for Alonso. There's the trade for Jim Small. There's the trade for Ordonez. Santander's a Blue Jay. All right, Josh Bell is a Oriole. Damn it, the AL East is just going nuts. 1 year, $31 million. AL East is going to be tough, boys. Chirinos is an A. David Dahl is a Red. Mesa's a Blue Jay, man. The AL East. All right, De Leon is a Diamondback. Tyler Wade is a National. Let's go to the Rule 5 draft now. Chichini's a Rocky. All right, so here's the Rule 5 draft. I don't think there's anything we need, so we can just skip it. We're going to have a lot of picks next year's draft again. Because this is what's happening. Like, every year we're losing players, but then we just get more draft picks. All right, so I think we are good. We can kind of just send the rest of the year. Kyle Tucker for Garcia and Brandon Marsh. Kyle Tucker's a good prospect in real life. Arcia's an Athletic. All right, let's... Pretty much nothing else really to do. Sim to spring training. Yes, okay, there we go. Now let's go take a look at the top prospects. We have the number 8 with Vasquez. We'll see what we have, then we'll go trade and get other pieces. Polito's at 14. What else do we have? Ragland, who I'm going to look to trade at 27. Where's Medina? Is he on this? Escobar, reliever, is at 38. McKinney, a starter, is at 39. There's Medina at 41. And that is it for us. All right. Gary Oda was a prospect of ours. He's now the number 1. I like the bat, hate the fielding and durability. Damn it, that stinks. I want to see someone who's young. I want to see like a 20, 21-year-old. I like this shortstop, actually. Not much power, but a good bat. We'll see if the good speed. We'll see if the durability and fielding. So let's go to Seattle. Darrell Etlin. We will need a shortstop in a couple years, so I think that will work out. So let's go get him. And we have the pieces to get him. So whatever they want, they can really get. They don't even value him that much. I will give you Medina. They love Medina. All right, well, we're going to get more from him then. I'll get this second baseman. He's 25, but we'll see. Great defense. Okay, now they want a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. I'll put Ragland. Now I want a little bit more. Actually, let's take out Ragland. Let's put in someone else. That almost gets it done. We can finish it off that. There we go. So we got a top prospect there. Let's see. What else? Show me like a 19-year-old or an 18-year-old. Jared Parker was another prospect we traded. We gave up a lot. Not going to lie. Here we go. A closer for Kansas City. The Kansas City has a lot of prospects too. So let's go to Kansas City, get that closer. We can get some other pieces for Kozar. Because I just don't know if they'll... I mean, the thing with our rotation, it's still young. They're all, except for Gore, they're all locked up. And they're all young. So Kozar, I just don't know if there'll ever be a spot for him. And he hasn't pitched well yet. So I'm tired of waiting. So let's go to the Royals. We get him. They have some other big prospects. So let's go get those other ones. Or try to. That bat is amazing. If he could feel their durability. But we'll get him. And we'll figure out. I mean, he may just be a DH. But he's going to hit. And... probably, yep. So we're going to have to include Ragland. All right. And then maybe get another small piece. Anything else really of value out there? The second baseman, yeah, why not? We'll have to include another small piece. But hey, prospects for prospect trades. How often do you see that? This guy can really hit. We have some good guys who are like not bad players. There we go. Boom. That has replenished the farm system. Now we have the number, where are we? 7 prospect in baseball. The number 2 prospect in baseball, who is a 77 overall, but great defense. He's going to stay in the minors. He's going to just stay in the minors, learn to hit. 14 and 15. Polito's our own guy, who we'll see how that happens. We have number 19, so now our system's pretty good. We did give up the 27, but like I said, he's 26 years old, the 27th prospect. Number 38, 39, 44, that closer. I think that's it. That is it. All right, so now let's sim to the regular season and finish up this episode, boys. All right, the lineup. Teague, I don't want Baker. We have some guys who, let's see, that just kind of froze for a second, but we're good. He has options. So where was he? This guy can hit. I want him on the major league team. Sykes. Or Skies. Lopez can really hit, but I want him to stay in the minors. Sosa can hit, doesn't have secondary positions, so I'm kind of good on them. Place can hit. Ortiz is not a bad player, so we'll call him up. for an outfield depth. Ricky Hand, no. What is the guy with the speed? Rigdon, we'll call him up. And Davino, I'm going to call him up. And we're going to figure out the rest from here. Okay. I want Richardson on the Major League team. Francis on the minor league team. He has to clear waivers. He'll clear waivers. Escobar again. Put you on AAA. Let's put you on AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works out. So we have one player extra, which we'll figure out in a second. So Cordero, Gore, Small, Coleman. Why is Alonso so upset? Is he actually that mad? He's satisfied. Okay. So we do want one more bullpen arm. I guess I kind of want to use Finley, but we're probably going to go with... Let's go with... Escobar is the A potential. And he's lefty. How many... We have 2 lefties and 3 righties. Let's go with Finley. He's the youngest. Let's go with him. Go with the youngest guy. Now we got to call down. All right, let's take a look at the rotation. Cole can be our closer. Man, that's a good bullpen. And Cooper's an 81 overall, but the dude always is a stud. Even though he's pretty angry because he expects to be a closer. Well, you're a long man. Okay, so our DH is not going to be Small. It's going to be Davino. We can call down... Ortiz we can call down. And I guess guys we can call down. Because Place can play second. So let's do that. And then Ortiz. Alright, there we go. Gotts, Almanza batting second. That's fine. Holden, Castanino. Candelario, Kern, Kyle Drew, Davino, Felipe. Is he like upset? Why is he... I thought his overall was higher. I love the power though. Yeah, we'll go with this. We can change it if it needs to be changed. Just make sure that Davino is our DH. I want that power in there. There we go. And we have to add more people to AAA, so let's do that. Luckily, we have all the players in the single A. We don't have to sign free agents. Then we'll make sure our scouts are all good, and then that will be the video, boys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We'll try to go get our 5th title in the next episode, or we'll do the regular season. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let's make sure our scouts are good. They all look good. That's perfect. I think that'll be it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Please drop a like if you did. I will talk to you later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.